the ultraviolet catastrophe and the incongruous explanation of Planck. Quantum errors. Energy is composed and emitted by quanta. Friends, on multiple occasions I have already exposed my conviction that quantum mechanics is not a serious and consistent science, but rather an invention and fashion of a whole generation, very conducive and rewarding that yes, so as not to bother us much in checks and observations, and create day by day what is happening to us. Of course, when we face real physics and its observations, and we verify that they do not coincide with the QM, then it is enough to read and deduce of these observations what goes well with our quantum theories, although for this where we clearly see that what we observe is white, because we say it is black. And this is a basic and clear case of the QM, the ultraviolet catastrophe, that would demonstrate that energy goes in packages, when what it demonstrates is the opposite, which is uniform and continues in its emission and reception. According to Planck and quantum physicists, in the problem of the black body, energy would be emitted in quanta of energy in such a way that only when the black body, or its atoms, comes to accumulate or gather energy in a package, then and only then, it is when it is emitted. Then they meet or accumulate another package and emit it, and so on. This would be in theoretical example B of the drawing, in which the black body accumulates energy in a package or quanta, it emits it, and returns to 0, 0, to accumulate the following as much or energy package. But that is not what is observed, but what shows the example of the drawing, that is to say that the energy is rising continuously and evenly until it reaches the bow collapse point, where the energy received accumulates in the black body, in its atoms, to produce another outer orbit in each of them. Therefore in A, after the level or collapse of bow, the energy is left by the atoms of the black body to produce exterior orbits in each of these atoms. In short, a continuous and ascending emission line demonstrates a continuous and ascending emission in energy level, and never jump from one to another as the QM that occurs says. Apart from this topic are the other erroneous conclusions of the QM, such as: it is postulated that in the experiment of the double slit there are interference, but not in the simple slit, which is false. Interferences are always produced, when more slits more interferences, which is explained in my cosmic model as reflections on the walls of the slits, and not interference of the same wave. That every particle has a wave associated, which seems unlikely in reality, since there are infinitely small particles, example, 10 to the power of -35 meters diameter, that would carry associated a wave of several kilometers in length. And in addition, the gigantic waves that propose, being in the same space, would add, mix and collapse between them, cancelling the particular values of each of them to manifest, measure themselves, etc., and everything would remain in a simple unrecognizable noise. For now nothing more, friends. Thank you very much for your attention.